Hello, this is Hawkeye52, and this is Prophecy of Pendor Mountain Blade. If you have not played Prophecy of Pendor and you're thinking about getting the new Mountain Blade, and that's if you also have Warband as well, I would suggest giving this modification a go. It's probably one of the better modifications out there, and I found it added a lot more on top of the original Mountain Blade series that gave a lot of benefits. I won't go through them all now, as I will be here for a fair while, but let's just say it's a large map overhaul, lots of new factions, new experience, and also I found a much different style of combat because of the sheer difference between the quality and scale of weapons and armor. Anyway, let's get started, eh? So. Welcome adventurer to Mountain Blade Prophecy of Pendor. Before beginning the game, you must first create your character. Okay, no problem. Let's see. Pretty feel. What the fuck? Anyway, male. What is my character? Who is he? He is a... I think we're going for, like, maybe an archer, so probably a... Who was my father? I think he's probably a nomad clan leader. Your father was a banished chieftain's son from the far lands of southern desert lands of Pendor. Growing up, you were a nomadic child living in a wagon on the road, travelling from place to place, camping for no more than half a year before moving on. Your father was born in the Deshar Plains, and your mother a lady in waiting from Zarlian. They never really answered how they knew each other or the circumstances around their meeting. Your father told you many stories how his people lived and fought, inspiring your pride in your ancestry. Years ago, when your father died, his older brother banished him from his tribe. He gathered up his wife and few possessions and moved to the northern plains of Barclay, where you were born. He taught you how to fight and how to survive through self-reliance. He was joined by other Desar outcasts, and these outcasts formed their own new tribe, living off the land and carrying on the traditions of the homeland across the eastern sea. In your youth, you had very little idle time, as your father... Let's see. As your father sent you out on your own to hunt in the wilds, why not? As a very young boy before your out childhood, you rode the great steppes on a horse of your own, learning the pass through the grass and desert. Though sometimes you went hungry, you became a skillful hunter, pathfinder in the trackless country. Your body grew lean and muscular as you mastered the nomad's way of life. Then, after what seemed like an eternity, your life changed. You were given the opportunity to become a bard. No. Let's see. Well, he was a hunter before. He was always be a hunter now. Not really a massive pivotal change in life, but you know, the distinction felt sudden to you. Somewhere along the way, you had become a man, and the whole world seemed to change around you. Dissatisfied with the common man's desperate scrabble for the coin, you took to the forests and wilderness to decide to help yourself to its bounty. You hunted stags, boars, and geese and sold the precious meat on the sly. Later, your skills in tracking and pathfinding was often employed to track wanted outlaws for bounty. You made many friends and many enemies as well. Your enterprise yielded more than a few silvers, of course, but as the fates would ever have it, everything in your world changed suddenly. You had no choice but to leave the lands of Barclay and strike out for Pendor because... you received a message that your father has died. I'll be very surprised he's died and died again. Let's see. Because of a series of unfortunate events. No. Because there were too many enemies that seek to end your life. No, I think this one's the most appropriate. You must right a wrong done to you. Let's go for that one. You and a group of fellow friends and hunters were ambushed by highwaymen looking to rob you. The fight ended badly with all your friends killed and the bandit leader escaping to Pendor with the assistance of the local Red Brotherhood. You board the ship and settle in.
The die has been cast. You have set sail for Pendor.
Thank you, champion, for heeding my call and returning to Pendor. More than ever, we desperately need your aid. Pendor has fractured into factions yet again, just as we need union most desperately. New enemies have invaded us, and old ones have returned in force. We are poised to seek out the evil goddess Azedivaka and destroy her once and for all. On behalf of the people of Pendor, my champion. Will you once again take up the sword?
Well, that was a very nice speech. Too bad I'm planning on being an asshole to someone. Let's see. This looks like a decent banner. Ooh, it's not very nomady though. Oh, look at nomad. That's a good nomad banner. I think I'll pick that one. Realistic, no quitting without saving. No into your name. Dick. No. Okay. Hawkeye. Why not? That's what I always call myself in most games. Now, charisma is generally very important, but I'm going to also put a point in intelligence and 1 point in agility. Charisma is important because you need leadership, and leadership increases your party size, which is pretty much what is one of the most important things in this game. So let's dump a couple points in that. Have I got power draw? Yeah, I've got power draw. Let's put another point into that. I also need trainer if I haven't got it. Oh, I'm going to need to boost that skill. Pathfinding is incredibly important. Good thing I've got a lot of that. Also, I plan on raiding villages, I think. So, where's looting? Looting's there. Well, that's already at the top, so I might as well just... Oh, okay. Next one, pole arms. Oh, okay. Next one, crossbows. Why not? I might get a decent crossbow, I guess. Okay. We're going to need to spend a lot of time on this section, so we're going to shift this over to the left, and fuck it, I can't be bothered randomize. What looks tribey? That looks fairly tribey, I think. If that's even a word, tribey. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Keep that. Ooh. What can we change his hair colour to? Apparently we can have brown, 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 or brown. I guess I'll... I know why, because he hasn't got any fucking hair, isn't it? I guess we'll stick with brown. Yeah. Guess I'm gonna join a caravan to Sarleon. Yeah, caravan. So yeah, Sarleon, Knights, Ravensden, Archers, Theatine, Axemen, Empire, Horsemen, I think. Anyway, Sarleon. I'm gonna go somewhere else though. Travel by caravan through the heartland of Pendor, green shoots of wheat beginning to push through the dark soil of Sarleon's rolling plains. The land here is rich but troubled, as the occasional burning village bears witness. The whole caravan avoids the woods of Laria, where desperate men have taken refuge in mysterious Noldor lurk. They're utter bastards if you don't get them on your side. You crest a ridge and catch sight of a town in Sarleon, its rooftops shining golden in the last rays of the setting sun. Exhausted by the time you find the inn in Sarleon, you fall asleep quickly. Awake before dawn, eager to explore its surroundings, you venture out onto the streets, which are still deserted in the early morn. Suddenly, the rasp of a blade sliding from the scabbard makes the hairs of your neck stand on end. You are instantly on the alert for trouble. Continue. Oh fuck, what have I got? I've got a shield, I've got a... Okay, that's fine. Where are you? Not behind me, are you? No. Oh fuck, there you are. Tense archer fight. Bang! Oh shit, I've missed everything. Got you. Okay. Shit. Interesting, he said the rasp of a blade, and he's got a fucking club. It's fine. Wait, 3, 2, 1. Wait, what? Hang on. Oh, okay. Right, well I guess you're alive at any rate. It's too bad it almost shot you. I'm not sure that we can say the same for the other fellow. That's one less thief to trouble our streets at night. Although heaven knows he won't be the last. Anyway, maybe you can help me something. Let's talk more inside. Out here, we don't know who's listening. Why would you walk up to someone who's just been attacked and be like, oh, quickly come inside? Once inside, he stands by the door for a while, checking the street, and finally convinced you have not been followed. Oh, okay, that's fine then. It's a nice place you got here. Let's see. Eh, what the fuck's that? Oh, it's a deer skull, okay. Please allow me to. We likely have a problem with heretics kidnapping young girls for sacrifice. We discovered numerous girls' bodies, everyone with the heart ripped out. Ugh. Of late they've begun venturing into town, looking for unwary prey. The watch commander tells us it's all part of the fighting on the frontiers. Fewer men to keep an eye on the streets. This helps the men to notice and aids them in identifying particularly tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my young sister. Ooh, okay. Don't know what my sister was thinking to go wandering alone after dark in times like these. I hope she was meeting a lover. You were traipsing about too. You're a stranger here, and you don't know how bad things have become. She had no such excuse, but she's my sister. So what can I do? If I don't protect my kin, people start thinking that I can't protect my investments either, and I can't have that. I also confess that I love her dearly, and I'm worried to death about her. I cannot bear the thought of her being sacrificed by heretics. So here's my proposition. You've had a bit of experience with a blade, and more importantly, you must have a bit of fire in your belly, or you'll be coming to Pendor to seek your fortune. This is what I'm asking you to do. Gather a small but strong party, track down the heretics, so they'll return my sister to me in good health. In return, you'll be my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. What say you? I'm sorry, but I have more important business to attend. Probably very well. Bit of gold, bit of, yeah, go 300 dinars there, straight there. You'll be able to do this by yourself, though. If you tackle that warband by yourself, the hunter will become the hunted. I'll warrant. Poor reading skills of me there. You'll first need to recruit some fighting men. There's always a few lads in the outlying villages looking for work more interesting than tilling the soil or hauling water. With a little training, they'll fight well. There are also mercenaries for hire in the taverns. They'll join you for pay. Visit the villages and taverns, use a money to hire some men. You'll need at least 5 men for you to fight the heretics. The bandit leaders are a mead bunch, so having experienced men with good equipment would be best. Very good, sir. I'll go collect some men from around the villages and check the tavern too. Good. Okay, good. You can find me again in the tavern here in Sarn after you've got your group together. Then we'll speak about what to do next. Okay, so this is the world of Pendor. I'll briefly explain who each of these people are. Yeah, Faird's Vane. They like axes. Ravenstern. They like bows. Salian. They like people on horseback and generally getting their ass kicked. I think they're kind of more all-rounders. They're kind of good with everything, I guess. Kind of shit at all as well. These people are generally quite heavily armoured, I think. They prefer pylons, and you kind of think of them as Romans, I guess. And then meet these people. These people are going to be throwing my lot in with... Oh, maybe not. Oh, I remember. I'm an outlaw to Shah Noble. Fuck. Maybe I should throw my lot with someone else. Maybe the Empire. Maybe I can go raiding the Shah because of how badly they treat me. Yeah, Singar's got the slave trader though. Shit. Oh well, first things first, I need to deal with this quest. It's fine. Well, I'm not going to be taking them anytime soon. We'll recruit volunteers. Yes. That's 100 dinars gone already. The first thing I need to do is I need to earn some money quick. And some experience.
I'm gonna break your legs, nice and slow.
Are you really? Come on, guys, let's charge. Hey, I actually got a horse. Oh, it's a sharp horse, nice. There you are. Hold fire! And cut. And dead. Let's get this bastard as well. Headshot. Oh, he's injured. Let's get him. Can't hit. There you go, got him. Nice one. And down. Did we take any casualties? I don't think we did. Remember, I killed them all though, basically. Oh, got 3 robber bandits. Apparently there must have been... my guys must have taken down 3 of them at least. Okay, this is where the important stuff happens. Oh no, we've got a heavy dark step horse. I think that's even better than a show horse. Anyway, let's see. Barbed arrows, yeah. No bad bone, short composite boat. Yes. Okay, that's fine. Okay. 14.9, so I'm not going to need any of this basically. Get the cheese. The rest of that can go fuck itself. Not important. Party, upgrade. Sorry, militia. Oh fuck, we need to run away from those bastards. Let's go to Stagheart. Let's just camp out in Sarlian. I don't want to... okay, he's running away from Lord Montawar, thank you. Okay, go to Yarragar. What's he doing? Anyway. No, I'm not going to interfere with that. My eventual endgame goal is to eventually become self-sufficient so that I don't really have to fear an enemy army, that I'll probably still have an operating base, and then potentially try and take a town for myself. That's going to be a much longer way in the future. We'll just leave it like that for now. Let's wait here for some time, clear out the night. Fuck me, like. Apparently there's 2 of the bastards. Oh, can I catch him? Can I catch him? Ran away from fucking 12 men into 207. I think I would have taken my chances with the 12 men. Oh, sorry, 17 men. Okay, let's have a look. Javen the Blade.
To what do I owe this pleasure?
Greetings, you say. Look, someone who should get to know me. Why is that? I am with the local Red Brotherhood, and I broke ransoms to the poor wretches who are captured in these endless wars. Normally I travel between the interior towns and slave markets on the coast, on commission from those relatives who have gone missing. But if I'm out of my errands on mercy, and I come across a fellow dragging around a captive too, well, there's no harm in just a little speculative investment, is there? And you look like the type I have a prison to sell. That's all I need to know, thanks. Okay. I would sell all of my prisons. A whole 60 dinars. I'm staying here for a few days if you have any more need of my services. Have you heard of any interesting rumours? Take my 10 dinars. Sorry, I'm too busy. Oh, thanks. Attacks of some escaped slaves, so I have no valuable news to tell you. Perhaps you should come back next week. Next week? Okay, whatever. Bring back a snowball. It is Julia. I'm kind of just skipping over these because I know who most of them are. He's too much money. She's definitely... Julia might be okay. Greetings, Lord Captain. I am Julia, formerly of Janos. Well, Julia, what made you move away from Janos? It's a long story, Captain, but if you should get yourself a drink, one for me too. I'll tell you a tale. I am a twin, and my brother was named Julius. My father was a sergeant in the service of a noble house in Janos. He was a strict disciplinarian, hard on his men and harder on his family, especially Julius and me. He drilled us with a sword, crossbow and spear, saying it was unimportant that we'd be able to defend ourselves. Sorry, important that we were able to defend ourselves. After Lord Maris took the throne, brother became homeless and less, explaining that his duties had increased. My father became home less and less, explaining that his duties had increased. When he was home, he was surly and silent. Then when Julius and I were 17, he began taking Julius with him on duty. Shortly thereafter, I found that the noble lady my father guarded was a serpent priestess. Dad and Julius were thugs who kidnapped innocent people for her purposes. When I confronted Julius about it, he tried to kill me. I find Ender Julius dead, and with me hunted by legionnaires for his murder. I fled Janus and hired out as a guard for travelling merchants and earned my living for caravan guard. As a girl, I hated drills my father put me through, curse aside, but now I am grateful for them. Have you needed a skill fighter? If you're looking for work, I can use a skill fighter. You can? Well, that has possibilities. Deadly of crossbow can hit a snake on a noble's black heart at 100 paces. Please make one thing clear. I take orders from you and you alone, not whatever noble you may hire out. Very good. 800 dinars? Sorry, I can't afford that. Fuck, I thought she was free. I need ransom for that, I guess. She's way too expensive. Fuck me, these game sounds. Spending we've had enough men to take on the heretics. Travellers entering Sarlian told us that there is a small group of robbers lurking on the outside of town. I suspect that they're all from the same band. The one that took my sister. Hunt them down, defeat them, make them disclose the location if they're there. Very well, I shall hunt for these heretics. Oh, why don't you come with us? Because I pay you to take care of a I respect your question. No, what do you say? Oh, okay. Why don't you come with us? Oh. Oh, one last thing.
Do I know you?
Great deal all across Pandora, keeping an open ear for information you found useful. Sealers, for example, spare their secrets for mere ale. One told me of your quest for revenge. You're in luck. I saw this crime just outside of town yesterday. Hurry, you could catch him. Okay. Nothing interesting, basically. I don't see anyone interested. Oh, there's those bastards there. Great. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it there, so I'm gonna take a short break and I'll be back soon. Thank you very much.